What's going on?
Hello.
We are back. After a long delay, we are back with you live with my good friend Peter.
Good to see you again.
Welcome back.
Welcome back from your vacation.
We actually have a much nicer setting. Thank you for this beautiful couch that we will hopefully use every now for the next ones that we're gonna do. So hey, if you would do us a favor, just so we know if you can hear us okay, just put a comment below, say, or give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you can hear us okay, so we can get started. And if you have any questions for us, definitely put them below. And as always, we'll be happy to answer. So what are we going to talk about today? First, I want to do a very quick announcement about something super cool we're doing this Saturday. Then Peter's going to talk to us about rates and what that means for you while buying or selling a home. We're going to talk about new limits for loans on a home. That there's some great news for 2019, so that will be great. And then if there's any questions that you have for us, we'll be happy to answer those for you. So first, what I wanted to tell you is this Saturday we're doing a really awesome charity event that we're putting together. I'll put the details below after this video is completed. It'll be in the comments below. It's for this little girl. God bless her heart, man. It's just a terrible disease that she's dealing with. We want to help her and her family. So we're doing a lap tennis tournament this Saturday at our favorite park, where we do these every 3 months or so. Every player that wants to play puts in $50, and all of the money goes to her. We're donating food, drinks. We're gonna have a bouncy house for the kids. So bring the whole family out, come out, hang out, eat, drink with us, donate as much as you like. There's no, minimum requirement or anything like that. Just come out and support it. We're just happy to be able to help her with anything that we can, and her family. So I'll put all that below, and please share it with everybody. And we hope to see you there Saturday at 11.
Where's this at?
Thanks. It's going to be at 91st Avenue in Lake Pleasant. It's the same park we always do these events at. And the more, the merrier. We'd love to see you all there.
But if you don't play lap tennis, you can always donate or help out the cause, right? So
Exactly. It's always going to be more spectators than players. But it's still a fun event, and we get pretty competitive playing, so you'll get a good kick out of it. Watching us throwing ourselves on the ground. But if not, come enjoy some good food and some drinks, and for an awesome cause. You'll have all the details below. So thank you, and please share it. All right, so we are ready. We know rates have slightly been going up.
Yeah.
So please talk to us about that.
Well, as you guys probably seen or have heard, the rates have been going up steadily over the last few months, which has really caused the real estate market to slow down a little bit.
Right.
I believe the home pending sales have actually gone down nationally about 2.9% due to the rates going up. So I think that's going to continue. But having said that, the market is still very strong. The general rule of thumb, though, is usually that when the market is really good, rates go up. When the market struggles or suffers, the rates go down. So the fact that the rates are going up just really means that the market is really strong.
And I'm going to take a quick time out here because I love this, and I know a lot of you have seen on the news, the market is slowing down, sales are slowing down. What they're talking about on the news, it's a national average. Luckily for us in Arizona, the market is still strong, even with the rise in interest rates, because there's so much buying power. We still have a shortage of inventory, and I'll have my market update out probably by next week, and you'll see what all that means. So just wanted to let you know that in our market, we're still strong. It's not the same as other states around the country, but as an average, absolutely, the interest rates have slowed down sales a little bit.
Yeah. Well, the big announcement this week was the conforming loan amounts, and they do an assessment once a year to figure out what the median sales price of the homes are nationally. So what that means for us and for the general public is that the new conforming loan amounts are going up, and the new amount is going to be $484,350.
That's $484,000 now. You can purchase a home with still only
as little as 3% down. Yeah, and this is up from $453,100, which we've had for the last 12 months or so. So
that's a big jump.
That is a very big jump. Normally we don't see that big of a jump, but this is over $30,000 jump. So this is good because we normally categorize loans in three categories. One is the government, which includes FHA, VA, USDA. The second category is conforming, which is Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, and then we have jumbo, which is anything over the conforming loan amounts, which in this case will be 484, 350. So the benefit of this going up is that you can actually, your purchasing power increases to the fact that you can still buy a home as much as loan amount of 484 and as little as 3% down. Generally requires 5%, but there's some options like the Home Ready where you can go as little as 3%. So this is great news because this is something that, what this means for us is that FHA will probably soon increase their limits also. Right. So this is great news for us.
That's really, really great news, and that's another another reason why we know how strong the real estate market is. So that means that real estate prices have continuously gone up, and it's pricing people out of certain homes that they want to buy, and that's why they're making these increases. Is that correct?
Yeah, and the other way you can look at this too, and in a bigger scheme of things, is that the average sales price of the home, or the median, I should say, went from 453,100 to 484. So that right there tells us that home prices are going up, the economy's going up, the economy's good. So usually that's when rates start to go up, when the economy is really strong. So it's not something that we should all worry about. If you look at historically, and I think we've talked about this in the past, we are having incredible rates right now. When you're talking rates, we're still in the low fives, by the way. Where I remember days when we used to be at 8, 9, 10% when I started in this business. I know my parents have bought at 18%, and our parents.
I've heard those stories. Yeah.
So when you're talking rates in the low fives, you can't complain about that.
Yeah, and that's a very good point. I read a couple of articles on this just recently, and it's true. The people that have only been in the market for purchasing homes in the last 10 to 12 years. They're thinking, oh, this is high rates. But anything prior to that, guys, rates have always been higher than what they are now, except the last 10 to 12 years. So, like you said, your parents and people that have been around a little bit longer, they're still super happy with the rates that we're experiencing today because historically, they're still very low. So if you're out there on the fence, give us a call. Let's figure out what that's going to mean for you, what kind of payment you want to be under, and let's find a way that we can make it work for you.
Yeah. Well, I think we have to just think about the fact that right now the rates are still low, but they are going to be going up. So I wouldn't be waiting too long, right? You don't want to wait too long because what ends up happening is a lot of people say, well, I wish I would have bought 2017, and 18 rolls around or 19 rolls around, I should have bought an 18. So your mindset sometimes tells you to keep waiting, but I don't think prices or rates are going to go down. So obviously the longer you wait, the more you might have to pay.
Yeah, and that's, again, it's a very good point because we hear that a lot. Oh man, I wish I would have done that a year or two ago. And you just can't live in the past. If you're at a point where you're ready to buy, or you think there's maybe a couple of things that are missing, just call us. Give him a call. Come on in. Sit down for a free consultation. It doesn't cost you anything, a little bit of your time. If it's the time to do it, he'll help you do it. If it's not, he'll tell you, hey, you need 3 more months. You need to do this. You need to make this adjustment. And actually, this brings me back to a story that if we had time, I wanted to mention to you. This just came up recently. So a client and a friend wasted a lot of time before coming to us about buying a home. And this is why. And this is so common, and I wanted to make sure that we talk about it today because we've all been through it, and there's a lot of people that are in it right now, and there's no reason you should feel embarrassed and ashamed. So after our consultation and discussion, I asked him, I was like, what the heck? Why did you wait this long to come and talk to us? And you know what the answer was? He said that they were ashamed because of their credit situation and their finances situation, okay? But it wasn't nearly as bad as they thought they would be. And what I want you guys to understand is do not feel ashamed. I had 2 short sales, 1 foreclosure, and then we had to file bankruptcy back when the market tanked. Okay, and that's probably a lot of my friends and other realtors.
That's most people.
So many people had to do this, guys. My credit tanked. Everything went to shit, literally. But it took some time and we got back on track, okay? Everything that you've done credit-wise, or 99% of those things, can be fixed, they can be remedied, and that's what Peter is awesome at. He will take your whole situation, he'll analyze it, and he can tell you exactly what you need to do, how long it's going to take for you to get there. So please stop sitting on the fence. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. We've all been there. There's other people, probably friends of yours, that are in the same boat. Stop waiting around while the rates are still good. Come on in and talk to Peter and let us help you.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that I see is that people usually call me when they're ready to buy. They should be calling me
when they're considering.
At least a few months before. I would say at least 6 months before. Because what I'm finding out, at least 50% of the people that I talk to, when they're ready to buy, they're not really ready because of their credit, their income, and whatever else. And in most cases, we can fix almost any problem.
Yeah.
The one problem I really can't fix is your income. You either have it or you don't. But if it's other things, we can give you a lot of advice as far as how to prepare, maybe pay things off, pay things down, which accounts you're better off paying off or paying down. Sometimes people pay things off that they shouldn't. Sometimes there's collection accounts that you pay off that you shouldn't. Medical is a big one, for example. We don't count medical collections. So the best thing to do, and the lesson
big one, remember that one.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money on stuff that's not going to make a difference in your credit score.
Correct. And like, for example, I'm doing a loan for somebody right now who has a conventional loan, a whole bunch of collections. We're not counting a lot of those against them because we're not required to. So sometimes I see people paying things off that they shouldn't. Sometimes they should be paying things off and they don't. So the lesson here is, give me a call now. Let's run an analysis. We'll tell you what you can afford or what your purchasing power is, and we'll set up a game plan for when you are ready to buy.
That's it, guys. That's all we have for today. So again, the reason we do this is to help you. So whatever questions you have, if you don't think you're ready, but you're wondering about this or that, whatever it is, credit-wise, real estate-wise, investments, rentals, whatever. And oh, by the way, recently it appears that I've become a travel agent as well. So if you want to vacation more, let me know. I definitely would love to help everybody take one extra vacation a year.
And Robert, we usually test most of these places for you
guys.
Or
I already have, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm actually part of 2 different travel clubs right now. Have 2 timeshares, so I definitely can help you with that and would love to, okay? Vacations are better than anything else that we can do with our money. Okay, that's just personal opinion, okay, not business. All right, that's it, guys. Please reach out to us with any questions. Please come out on Saturday and support this cause, this amazing little angel and her family, to help them out. I'll have all the information below, and anything that we can do, just reach out to us. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good weekend.
See you guys later.
All right.
All right.